Hello. Hi. This is Yukiko and happy Memorial Day. I want to thank and honor all the warriors for peace around us who have gone before us, and also the warriors that reside within us for peace, for harmony, for life. In this video today, I wanted to share with you the benefit and also the importance of grounding and connecting more fully into the power of nature, into the energy of the goddess, of the mother goddess in the world, of being grounded in matter. So stay with me till the very end, and I will share with you a way to link into one of these earth-centered grounding practices. Okay? Good. So many of you, like myself, may feel at times very anxious and afraid of the state of the world right now, with its polarizing politics, global warming, the very different weather system crises that we're having, with the mass extinction that is going on, with the paucity of the quality of earth, the waters that are being polluted. We are clearly being met by a huge, huge challenge to life, and to the way that we've been functioning and operating as humans, and how we connect with nature and life. And so by the same token that you feel anxious and afraid, and you are not alone in this, you may also be feeling the yearning and the desire and the need to somehow create a shift into a much more centered place of knowing and empowerment. Out of the many, but I want to share with you right now 3 things that I do to connect back in. And first is to take simple, small action steps and to celebrate each time I do them. So I forget who it was that said, praying alone is no longer sufficient. Maybe it was the Dalai Lama. That we also needed to take concrete action. And it's very true. We do. We need to take action. We need to come into the mother goddess energy of being present and taking action. And so anything, for me, it's really about, remembering how to recycle. Up where I live, there is no garbage collection, so we need to take all of our garbage out to the dump. And that really helps me to sort things out, understanding what is recyclable, what is not. And these are one of the things that I do that I can see, and I can see the results, and it's really important to make me feel more grounded. Number 2 is to find the time to connect with nature in the way that you can. Maybe you can't take enormous hikes all the time, but we can all take a moment, even if you're in the city, to connect and touch a tree and to breathe with that tree for a minute. Trees are the most amazing, giving, grounding beings. And it's a joyous, amazing thing to ground in and to connect with a tree. The third thing is to create community. Find a group. It might be a group of your friends. Create a gathering together that you might meet up on a regular basis, or become part of a group. There are so many groups out there that really call to you, that give you joy, that give you support in the things that matter to you. Now, you may feel like this is a lot to do all by yourself all the time. And it is, and it takes practice. And it's one of the reasons why I feel I was called to create the Earth Goddess Sacred Immersions. It's sort of my way of fast-tracking taking action and connecting and creating community. So, what is an Earth Goddess Sacred Immersion? So these are 10-day immersions in these sacred power centers around the world. Last year we went to Bali, and the year before that we went to Glastonbury, which is a really sacred goddess site in the United Kingdom. This year we are following the goddess energy path in Ireland, from Dublin to the west into Sligo. In these journeys, what we do is first finding ways to come into a fuller embodiment and connecting with ourselves, with our nature, and then going out into nature or into these powerful sacred sites and to find the connection there. And we have community with the women that come, where we join together and offer each other mutual support and listening. It's quite wonderful and unique. So this journey in the fall to Ireland will be starting out in Dublin and going into the Boyne Valley, which is right outside of Dublin, an amazing place of Neolithic villages and culture. And they were such amazing people. They built this amazing, what's called a passage tomb, which is sort of like a man-made cave in a way, with enormous stones that weigh tons, that were brought in from specific fields, because these were Neolithic people. They really understood the vibration and the energy of each different kind of stone. And so they chose these stones very carefully when they laid them out, making carvings, beautiful spiral drawings, and waveforms, lozenges. And then they also connected the whole underground enormous caves that they created with the rising sun. So Newgrange, where we'll be going, is connected with the winter solstice. And it was built about 500 years before the Egyptian pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built. And from there, we will continue to go towards the west, where we will be tracing these beautiful sites that go further and further back in time. Now, this is a 10-day specially curated journey from September 1st till September 10th. Coming in to Dublin, and you'll be leaving out of Dublin. Now, there are many journeys that abound out in the world that have been organized, and each of them have different intentions. This one is very specific, and the intention is for transformation of consciousness, both for yourself and for all those that you touch, and transformation of consciousness specifically grounded in the energy of the goddess. Now, the cost for this curated journey is $3,897 if you choose the shared room option. So you'll be 2 people in one room. And it is $4,497 for those of you who choose the single room option, so lodging by yourself. And this is a journey that I feel so passionate about. It was birthed out of my following the goddess, which is usually how these journeys happen. And I have walked the land and gone into many of these sites where I journeyed in the sites and felt into them before I really built up the whole itinerary. And I really, really hope that you will join me, because today is a day of the warrior, and making this decision is a goddess warrior kind of way of saying yes to yourself. So those of you who connect with me this coming week and set up a time to talk with me or email me, call me, this week, I will be giving you a $108 discount from the price that I quoted. And the price that I quoted you is already the early bird price. And these prices will go up in about a month. Act now if you feel that calling. And you may say to yourself, you know, I really, really want to do this. I really feel the call, but I don't know if I can spend that kind of money. And I just want to say this, that you are worth it. That this is a journey of self-transformation, and it is a powerful investment in yourself. And the journey itself is literally priceless. And maybe you're saying, well, you know, I don't know if I want to be doing this with a bunch of strangers. If you really feel that, connect with me and also enroll a friend. There might be somebody in the circle of your friends who would really benefit from this, who hasn't heard about it. Connect with her and bring her in. But if you do not find anybody, I also want to say that this is an amazing community of women that you will be plugged into. These journeys are so special that when you travel with these women, you become a community almost right away. It's quite astounding. And you might be thinking, well, you know, I really want to go, but not this year, maybe another time, I'm too busy. One of the practices of the goddess is to take decisive action right away and not to procrastinate. To be able to say yes. So I encourage you, if you're feeling the draw, even if you have this sense of, I'm just too busy, connect with me. Let's see what that is together. And if this is actually a journey for you to take this year. I just want to say that if you are called to this Ireland journey, as I said before, I am guided by the goddess to go to different places. I really, literally don't know where I'm going next year. And I don't know if and when this particular kind of journey to Ireland will manifest again. So ride your dragon, ride that energy, and take action. So to take action is very easy. The first step to this journey with me to Ireland is to basically book a session with me. There is a link below for Time Trade, which is an online scheduling system where you'll be able to book a session with me. Now, if you feel that you don't want to go down that way of scheduling, you'd rather email me or call me, there is also the information below on how to do that. But please connect with me if you would like to benefit from the limited offer of a $108 discount on the total price. Then connect with me this week before the end of the month. I am so excited to be able to connect with you and to talk with you more about this amazing journey. So I really do hope that you'll take the opportunity to receive my invitation to connect and have a discussion with me. It's a complimentary discovery session where we will discover together whether this is for you, and perhaps this is literally for you another time. We will see together. And I thank you so much for listening in. And as I promised at the beginning of this video, there is a connection at the very end, a link to a movement connecting meditation with Earth, which is very powerful. Thank you, and blessed be.